And the market likes a narrative, a good narrative, and it's so much easier to say, just point to something that everybody agrees on. And I mean, this whole thing with psychology it's a very simple thing to understand. When we were standing down on the savannah as whatever kind of primates we were back then, we would probably have been looking at each other and saying, well, it's better to be 50 together than standing alone. And the guy who stood alone out there somewhere would be the fool, because if he was wrong, he would get killed. But if we were wrong, I mean, we were then 50 together, the risk of getting killed were smaller than as an individual person, as part of a group. That's why the herd mentality is so strong for us, and that's why we will, when everybody else is talking about it, we'll just flock to that argument because it feels good. It feels really good for us. And this positive confirmation bias, we just, oh yeah, and you see this and I see that, and this guy is just stupid. That's what we hear all the time. And again, I just have to say, I've seen it now enough. And I looked at the numbers. I looked at what we're going into in terms of the economy, and I can just say I see that the experienced and people are selling out their on their portfolios now, when it comes to Warren Buffett's, but also a lot of insiders. I see what Jamie Dimon is saying also on the consumer of the U.S. and so on and so forth. And I have to say, I see the same as they do. I don't like what we see in terms of the economy, the way it's heading right now. But people like a narrative, and they will be rather, pounding this in and telling me that I don't understand the effect that Trump can have on things. I mean, let's see. Let's see how it goes.